guys, we want to flash back on some of our wonderful moments together. A lot of people, asking, hey, how far you and Talia come from? We have been together since 2012. Well, we from school. We wanted to show you because they say pictures say 1,000 words. We want to thank God for where we have come from and where we are today. A lot of people think that, we just meet yesterday and whatever, and the type of father figure that he is. People want to define what I lived. You understand? I want to show you that what we went through, you might see us in the road each day and say, oh, them have it all together. But trust me, we were fighting for our lives. We were trying our best. This was when I went to the United States. I had Xavier. Things were barely, together as we plan. But as I tell you, Duran always welcome, everything with her open arms. Xavier was, oh my God, I'm telling you, this dude right here, he grew too fast. I feel like he grew too fast, but he was, oh my God, a gem. You understand? And he and his father bond in many ways more than one. I missed a lot out of his life. And they say sacrifice comes with a lot. And yes, I guess it does. We got married in 2017. And let me tell you something. On this day, I remember that we had this hotel for just one night. You understand? Because we couldn't afford it. We couldn't afford it. Me keep on tell the same story over and over. But I just decided to do a flashback before we go forward on all the people who are out there who are waiting on their happily ever after, or who are waiting on their spouses, or who are waiting on their kids, or who are waiting on their family to be together. Trust me, it is all worth it in the end. I mean, there was a lot of sacrifice. This day, I think, is the day after this day that I had to go back to the United States. You understand? I came back to let him know that, hey, regardless of what we have, regardless of how we feel, we are going to seal the deal with God's. And this was the best decision we ever made. Did we have a lot of issues? Oh, you mean if we have only issues? You mean if we have only bad mind people will come talk this and come talk that? A lot of people don't understand. You understand? They look at our faces. So you mean if we are going to laugh and smile and everything, because we don't know when me are going to see my husband again. So every time when me see him, why you feel like me supposed to fight and this and that with him? No, me not have no whole heap of time to spend. Me can't spend 30 days in Jamaica. The most I could spend in Jamaica was actually 2 weeks, sometimes 7 days. You understand what I say? And basically you coming to Jamaica to spend 2 weeks. Remember, them the 2 weeks that go by where you're not working, where you're spending, where say when you go back, bills are go kill off your face. You understand? This was me leaving both my kids, marrying to the man of my life. You understand that God blessed me with going back up by myself to take on a lot. And I will do it over and over and over and over and over again. You understand? I want people to understand, say, I know yesterday I meet this man. I know yesterday, and when we met, we had no plans of coming to the United States, because me never know say him never know say me depend filing. Me never business with filing, because who know me for a long time know say me love my work, and anyway me there, me have to hold a job. Me have to work a 9 to 5 because I'm not afraid of people. Me put in my resume and thing and whatever. Is I yes or no people. But me keep trod on, me keep doing me have to do. Me press on, me pray, we do with dues. You understand? We make with sacrifices. And now guess what? Now me can't day here and here me pitney they nice in a room and feel good, because there was a time when, watch me, that was the first picture we take. You understand? Looking back at the times when me have to tell Tariq bye-bye, the times when me have to tell him say, hey, me gone and me don't know when me I come back. You understand? Because you don't know the money set. Looking back at the sacrifice that I made to join the military, to make my life, our life, a better life. Looking back at the times when I come with my husband and me have to spend, me have to spend time with him, you know. Every chance I got, me have to spend time. And I want thing with me, my phone I go full up a picture. Looking back at the times when we house empty and we not on a TV and we have one couch and nothing up on the wall and we're good. Looking back at the times when me look back and say, yes, I did it. You understand? Both of us are doing the best that we can. Looking back at my son's graduation that I miss, but Tally was there. Looking back at the times when my kids, they never miss a moment together. They were always together. They know each other. They grew in love. Then grew across the empty space and then grew across the nice place. Then one thing with me and people, me I go take the picture. Me I go show you the emptiness and me I go show you the fullness. Me I go show you when me get a chance to make my husband bread and butter and egg with sausage and him a eat. You understand? And me I say, yeah. Me looking back at that and say, watch ya, from me married to my husband, make him a plate of food. If I even feel butter two bread, me do it because you know me know when me go back, guess what me now go get a chance to do? Make the butter bread and something. So when me come to Jamaica, me have to take my videos, me have guys, this is me showing you guys that it is possible. It is me sharing my love, my happiness with you guys. Because when I tell you say glad back bus, me still look at the fact that, hey, you know, we are under one roof and looking back at all these moments that me as a Lord God, you know, anytime you have fun, you notice how fast the time run off. You go to Jamaica, you go for 2 weeks. You go first, you say, Lord Jesus, for 2 weeks. You have whole heap of time, and by the time you quit, a time for you go back to America. Time for you go back. Looking back at the fact that my kids them could have their own table and eat. One time you have to put them on a sack and say, well, your food and whatever. Now they no table. Yes, man, me I go talk. Looking back at the fact that they look so happy because they got 2-door fridge and ice maker. And guess what? We can provide them cold drinks. You understand? Because one time we never have no fridge, we have to buy ice. Yes, man. You understand? Looking back at these moments, hey, let me tell you something. Looking back at the glory, hey, looking back at us, we can take picture in front of TV and I feel we are nobody. Looking back at the fact when me get my citizenship. Looking back at the time one time me say alright then drinks me soon gone to Poland. Looking back at the time when me look at my husband and my husband can chill and my husband good. Looking back when my son gone to high school, me get chance to go to Poland go look pan snow. Me all see eel. You understand? Looking back at my husband I fix up himself now for come to me. Looking back at me in a different country, I do what I'm supposed to do, and my husband, I hold it down. No matter what me put pan tail, you see, boss family, any little thing and give me our support and everything. And every time we come back to spend time together, I'm telling you already, you know, we are going to spend the time together and we are going to do what we have to do. Looking back at the time, I have to tell them goodbye. And the kids come back to America with me, looking back when me have to carry back Zay, and looking back when me have Tyreek alone, looking back at when I had a miscarriage. You understand? God give me back the strength, me inspirational corner Xavier and went back to Jamaica, booked that, and looking back at this glorious moment, I will say, thank you, Father God, for this journey.
That is a picture. That's beautiful. I love it.
You know, see, look like them broke when I look